Let's speak about HCMC Stock, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove that fact. And today we're going to try and answer the question, can HCMC Stock really reach $1 a share? Given the fact it is currently $0.0042 a share, that is a relatively bold question to even ask. Now, whenever I speak about these penny stocks, I always like to make it abundantly clear whether or not I do have a position in them. I have previously made one video on this company, you will see, from the 1st of February when they were at $0.0008 a share. And if you read my comment, you'll see I did buy 1 million shares, a little bit higher than the price we initially covered them at. So as of right now, I'm up over 200%. I've been up nearly 400%. It's been a wild ride. But yes, I do have a position in the company. It is a relatively small one for me. My investment was less than 1% of my total portfolio at the time. Now it's closer to maybe 2.5%. But this has been a very, very exciting journey, my friends. Now, if you don't know the basics of this company, if you don't know why we're getting so excited about it, it's essentially because of this. The stock has been skyrocketing amid lawsuit speculation, and they're suing Philip Morris International over patent infringement. And the lawsuit alleges that PM infringed on its patent 170 with its IQOS tobacco vapor product. Now, in their third code, their heated tobacco unit shipment volume, this is Philip Morris we're speaking about, which includes its heat non-burn product IQOS, was up by 18.7% in the quarter. And in their most recent quarter, volume rose again 27% for IQOS, the company's heated tobacco cigarette alternative. And there is a lot of information here in regards to the IQOS. So we need to speak about that. We need to speak about how much they're being sued for. Are they going to have to maybe pay royalties going forwards? And can HCMC stock actually keep going up at this rate? Because it's been insanity. So that's what we're going to speak about. We're going to speak about the volume compared to the average volume because it has been insane. There is a thread here, HCMCDD, on why this could reach $1. You'll see from somebody called Only One. And I also want to point out that the CEO of the company owns 5.65% of the company. And why that may lead us to believe that if they are to win this lawsuit, we could see a lot, and I mean a lot of money being put back into the stock, aka stock buybacks, which will drive up the CEO's money, all of the insiders' money, and us shareholders' money, and our return. So my friends, right before we do get into the video, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Drop me a comment down below. How many shares in this company do you have and at what price did you buy? And please, my friend, if you are indeed new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button, baby. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. How sick would that be? Also, if you are interested in joining my private Discord group, that is the first link in the description. In there, you get to join a community of over 2,500 investors. You get access to all of my buy and sell alerts. A lot of guys got into this one with me at 0.0013. We're all up over 200%. A lot of guys in there were in even earlier than me. You got access to over 50 private channels. It is a juicy community, and we make baguettes on a daily. And if you'd like 2 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description. You gotta sign up, deposit $100, you get some free money, baby. What's not to like? So we just went through why we're really speaking about this, okay? It is because of, patent infringement. Now this here is some really good DD, okay? And it's titled HCMC DD on why this could reach $1 plus. Now what I would like to remind you all of right now, okay? I know it looks like an incredibly cheap stock, but it's always important to look at the market cap. The market cap is nearly at $500 million now. So I mean, yes, it's a small company, but it's not the smallest in the world. I mean, there's loads of penny stocks that we speak about that are 10, 20, 30 million or 100 million. This is by no means one of the smaller penny stocks that we've covered on this channel, and it's grown extraordinarily quickly. So again, shout out to the author of this, that's his Twitter handle. There are many negative views on here stating that it is impossible for HCMCs to reach $1. They all spew the same rhetoric that there are too many outstanding shares. Here I am to break down why this may get to $1 or above. Now I want to make it extraordinarily clear from the start. I really don't see this company getting to $1 a share. I mean, I wish they would. I'd have $1 million. I'd love $1 million. But we have to be realistic as well. So the lawsuit versus PM is seeking approximately 1.5 to 1.7 billion US dollars. It is also very likely that there will be a royalty payment for PM to continue use of the IQOS technology. They have made billions on this tech, and it is in their best interest. So this is one thing that I think people need to start thinking about if you plan on holding this company for any considerable period of time. I mean, yeah, if you're playing the momentum, you're playing the hype, you don't need to care about any of this. You're just, you're playing emotion, you're trying to make your quick money. But if you could genuinely see yourself holding this company for 6 months, a year, maybe 2 years, this is something you need to be aware of, because that IQOS is making a lot of money for PM. We're going to go back to that thread in a moment, but I want to just really outline this to you guys. So revenue fell a little bit in their last quarter earnings. Shipment volumes of traditional combustible products such as cigarettes slipped 12% in the quarter. But again, volume rose 27% for IQOS. I mean, that is absolutely huge, my friends. What Philip Morris has been built up on is declining, and they need to change in order to keep up this business that they have built. So Babeau spoke with Barron's following a conference call held to discuss the results. The strong performance in the quarter in the current environment was not a walk in the park, he said. It's a great achievement and a testament to the quality of the business today. He noted the continuing strength of IQOS, the most recent version of which the Food and Drug Administration confirmed in December as appropriate for the protection of public health when authorizing it for sale. Philip Morris moved 76.1 billion consumable sticks in the quarter. They are putting a lot of weight on IQOS. So I think we just have to think logically for a moment, okay? Let's be honest, HCMC, they're small guys. They're not big guys at all, okay? A month ago they had a tiny market cap of like what, maybe 10 million? You go back to these levels when they were literally like a billionth of a penny a share. You go back to these levels where they were like nearly worthless. These are a very small company fighting Philip Morris, okay, who isn't a small company, who has huge revenues. They don't want to pay $1.5 to $1.7 billion to HCMC, but they will. And I guarantee you, if HCMC is to win, and they can come to an agreement with Philip Morris, if they can set up some sort of royalty payment, HCMC is going to go very high very quickly, in my personal opinion. So I think that's the first thing to understand. There's more to it than just suing them for $1.5 billion. There's more to it than just a little bit of a better balance sheet. There's way more to it than that. There could be these royalty payments. And what do we think they're going to do with that money? A lot of us think there's going to be share buybacks. Now, there is a possibility that PM buys out HCMC. This gives a lot of room for growth, whether they continue the HCMC brand or incorporate directly to PM. Either way, the stock price will rise significantly. The author doesn't see this as the probable solution, but it is a possibility, and I'd agree. Of course, it's a possibility, but I don't really see it as being probable either. Most importantly, there will not be a reverse split. The CEO owns 11 billion shares, as I showed you at the start of the video. Many company employees own preferred stocks that are in the process of being converted into common stock, which will allow them to watch their portfolio grow. And now this is what's potentially the most important part. The most likely outcome is what most are neglecting to see. The company, upon a settlement, will most likely buy back most outstanding shares and retire them. They can do this with roughly 400 to 500 million US dollars. As of right now, obviously if the share price goes up a bit more, it's going to be more expensive. But guys, we've a market cap of 400 to 500 million, let's say. The insiders already own, I think it's about 14% or so of the company. If they are to get 1.5 billion from PM, they can buy back nearly all of the free float. They're going to be able to shoot this price up, my friends. And I think this is where the really big potential comes in. So if you imagine all of that stock buybacking, okay, while the insiders hold their shares and accumulate huge wealth, and you're going to get continual royalties from PM. Now, right now, we are looking at best case scenario. That's where we could really see this stock price rise very quickly. And again, when you look and you see the CEO has 11 billion shares, and you see the CEO and president has 8 billion shares, and the CFO has 3 billion shares, and there's a couple of guys with 1 billion shares. It's in their best interest to not reverse split, and it's in their best interest to buy back shares. So I think that is what we need to perceive as the best case scenario for this company. Obviously, they win the lawsuit. That is number one. That needs to happen for us to make money. If that doesn't happen, look, we all lose most of our money. It's that simple. If those things do happen, again, we're going to make a lot of money. In my last video, what I said when I was looking at these guys is, I don't think it's a normal swing. I said on the lower end, I think we're going to make 50 to 100%. I mean, we smashed that. We're up a couple 100%. We've been up 300-400%. But I also did say, if not, we're going to lose pretty much all of our money. That's why I went into it so small, with less than 1% of my overall portfolio. And I still think those things stand. Though I think it's a good buy at these prices. Again, if things go to plan, okay, if we get what we want, if we win the lawsuit, if we see the buybacks, if we get royalty payments, etc., etc., I think there's going to be an incredible price. But again, if those things don't happen, I think you lose nearly all of your money. So that is my updated thoughts on this company right here. I still think it's extraordinarily exciting. I have no intention of selling my shares. Again, if I had gone in heavier, if I had gone in with, a normal size position for myself, I probably would have taken out at least my initial investment at this stage. But since I'm in so small, I'm not really stressing. I'm just going to chill. I've kind of accepted, I'm going to make a lot of money. off a little investment, or I'm going to lose my little investment. But anyway, my friends, if you watched this video all the way till the end, you are a true legend, and I really do appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. Your support means the world to me. If you did enjoy the video, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, drop me a comment down below, and please, my friends, subscribe if you're new around here. And again, if you are interested in joining that private Discord group, that's the first link in the description, my friends. It's a juicy community. And if you like those free stocks on Webull, that's the second link. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you for another video very soon. Peace.